Is Jeep's Electric Recon the future of off-roading? The iconic American brand is making a bold claim that its upcoming all-electric SUV will be its new Defender. A direct nod to how Land Rover successfully modernized their legendary off-roader. But can Jeep really electrify its way into the future while keeping die-hard fans happy? Jeep executives recently made waves when UK managing director Chris Cholmondeley compared their upcoming electric Recon to Land Rover's reimagined Defender. It's a comparison that speaks volumes about Jeep's ambitions. Just as Land Rover transformed its rugged utilitarian Defender into a modern luxury off-roader without losing its soul, Jeep believes they can do the same with electrification. The Recon represents Jeep's first true all-electric off-roader. While the company has already introduced the Wagoneer S electric vehicle, the Recon aims to capture that authentic Jeep off-road experience in an all-electric package. According to Cholmondeley, the Recon will take everything that's enduring about the Wrangler and modernize it. This isn't just marketing talk. The parallel with Land Rover's approach runs deep. Remember how the Defender evolved from an old-school body-on-frame design with solid axles to a more sophisticated unibody with independent suspension? Jeep's making a similar leap, but going even further by embracing full electrification. First announced back in 2022, the Recon is finally taking shape. Recent production intent images on Jeep's websites show a design that stays remarkably true to the concept version we saw last year. The boxy, rugged silhouette maintains Jeep's distinctive look while incorporating the necessary changes for an electric powertrain. Looking at the specs, the Recon aims to impress both on paper and on the trail. It's built on Stellantis' new STLA large platform, the same one underpinning the Wagoneer S and the electric Dodge Charger Daytona. Power will come from a substantial 100.5 kilowatt-hour battery pack, driving dual electric motors for all-wheel drive capability. Jeep's targeting an impressive range of about 373 miles, though real-world off-road numbers will likely be lower. But what's really interesting is how Jeep is leaning into the electric advantages rather than apologizing for them. Cholmondeley believes the Recon's electric motors will actually enhance off-roading, pointing to the abundant, easygoing torque that EVs are known for, as well as their silent operation that'll be less disturbing to the flora and fauna surrounding the trail. Imagine crawling over rocks with instant torque and no engine noise, just the sound of tires gripping terrain. True to Jeep's heritage, the Recon keeps several signature features that will make it instantly recognizable as part of the family. It'll have removable doors with exposed hinges similar to the Wrangler. The Freedom panels allow for that beloved open-air experience. And practical off-road features haven't been forgotten. Short overhangs for better approach and departure angles, significant ground clearance, electronic locking differentials, and Jeep's select terrain four-wheel drive system. The vehicle will even sport all-terrain tires, likely 32 or 33-inch BF Goodrich all-terrains, and the coveted trail-rated badge on the Moab model. That's a clear signal that Jeep isn't watering down its off-road credentials, even as it embraces an electric future. Where will the Recon fit in Jeep's lineup? It won't replace the Wrangler, but will sit alongside it. European boss Antonella Bruno described it as a white space car that's very boxy and very capable, but will sit in a lower part of the market segment to the Wrangler. This suggests the Recon might be slightly smaller and potentially more accessible than its rugged sibling. Price-wise, expect the Recon to start around $60,000 in base form. That positions it above the Wrangler 4xe plug-in hybrid, which currently starts just under $53,000. In the electric off-road market, it'll face competition from vehicles like the GMC Hummer EV SUV, the upcoming Scout Traveler, and Rivian's R1S. And yes, it'll also indirectly compete with the Land Rover Defender itself. But Jeep's journey with the Recon hasn't been without bumps. Originally scheduled for a 2024 debut, current projections point to a late 2025 release as a 2026 model. This delay comes amid broader challenges at parent company Stellantis, which has faced financial difficulties and leadership changes, including the unexpected resignation of CEO Carlos Tavares last December. There are also signs that Stellantis may be prioritizing gas-powered and plug-in hybrid models over pure EVs due to slower than expected electric vehicle adoption. This raises questions about the company's commitment to the Recon's timeline and positioning. The elephant in the room is consumer acceptance. Will traditional Jeep enthusiasts who value simplicity, reliability, and the ability to fix things themselves on the trail embrace a fully electric off-roader? The Wrangler 4xe plug-in hybrid has been successful, suggesting there's some appetite for electrification. But a full EV is a bigger leap. What Jeep is attempting with the Recon mirrors the broader challenge facing the entire automotive industry: how to preserve brand identity and heritage while embracing necessary technological change. Land Rover managed this transformation successfully with the new Defender, which maintained its capability while becoming more sophisticated and luxurious. Jeep hopes to pull off a similar feat, but with the added challenge of full electrification. If successful, the Recon could help Jeep navigate the transition to electric vehicles while reinforcing its position as the off-road brand. It could prove that going electric doesn't mean compromising on capability, and might even enhance it. The instant torque, precision control, and silent operation of electric motors could create a completely new kind of off-road experience. And then the next year will be crucial as we get closer to the Recon's debut. Will it truly become Jeep's new Defender, a successful modernization of an iconic formula? Or will it struggle to win over the Jeep faithful? What do you think? Are electric vehicles ready to conquer the off-road world, or will traditional powertrains remain king of the trail for years to come? For Jeep, the stakes couldn't be higher. The Recon isn't just another model, it's a statement about the brand's future. In a world rapidly shifting toward electrification, even the most traditional automotive icons must evolve or risk being left behind. The Recon is Jeep's bold bet that you can embrace the future without abandoning what made you great in the first place.